This is Piero Bonamico, Creative Director of the Choral Excellence Series. We have been producing and distributing books and videos that entertain, educate, and inspire since the spring of 1999, and we are very excited about our new podcast series and other online offerings. For more information about our videos, or to subscribe to the podcast, please visit us at choralexcellence.com.
The break in the alto voice. Women, would you stand? I just want to find out how many women we have. How many of you are altos? Okay. Now, of all the sopranos standing, how many know what I mean about having a break in the voice where you have a chest or a lower voice, and then you have a break, and then you have your top voice for high notes? How many? High, so we can really see. Okay. That's the majority. Have a seat. That's good. We'll have you stand again in a minute. The left point of that is your lowest note, and then the highest note is where you have the most volume. You have the human voice has the least volume on its lower note. So it's like this. The higher you go, the louder you can sing. The lower you go, The sopranos do most of their singing where they naturally have more volume than altos, especially young altos in junior high and high school in those songs. What does the alto do? They're not aware that they're not singing as loudly as the sopranos, but they subconsciously, quite naturally, sing as loud as everybody else is singing. But their voice can't do that in that range. So they add extra speaking sound, extra breath, and manufacture a chest voice. And then this line that goes up like this looks like this. That shaded part is a chest voice superimposed over the regular voice to get that much volume on lower notes. And then at the part where the shaded area stops and the line continues to the right going up, that's where they have the break, and then they go into their, quote, upper voice, which they seldom use because the part doesn't go that high usually. That break is usually around A natural, A flat. When I started teaching high school, and I was tired of getting summer jobs working construction every summer, I offered my high school kids, I'll give you 10 voice lessons throughout the summer. You can have them 10 days in a row, once a week for 10 weeks, on the other side of your family's vacation. I don't care and I'll give you 10 voice lessons for X dollars. Well, I'd get 50 or 60 kids that would sign up for lessons. That meant and that was my summer job. That meant I gave 500 to 600 voice lessons in the summer at age 23, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I learned a lot. That was about 2,000 or 3,000 lessons in just a few years with high school age people. And the altos would come in with this break in their voice, and I never heard that before. It's that bad sometimes, especially in older women who have been using that chest voice for many years, and they're now 45 or 50, and like that piano or this shirt, anything that's manufactured gets worse as it gets older. The natural voice, that would improve every year you get older, but it's not used much. And the break becomes more obvious and bigger. And if they go in and out, it's that obvious to them. So I started asking some college voice teachers that I knew, what do you do about this funny break in the girl's voice? And I'd get answers like, I don't know. Or you smooth it over till you just don't hear it. One lady says you take that lower voice, that's the one that really gives you the sound, and you take it up as far as you can take it, and that's it. Which is, of course, the worst thing you can do. Then I read a book, accidentally, by Caruso's teacher, who said, the voice is to be one continuous voice from its lowest note to its highest note. Now, if you just use that voice and no other voice, no manufactured chest voice, your low notes aren't going to be very loud, are they? And no composer that's a good one writes middle C, B flat and A flat for an alto and puts fortissimo by it. Or a low G for the basses and puts forte by it. Because they know that. Now, an anthem that could be written by an organist who doesn't know much about the voice might tell you to do that. There might be a rare occasion Beethoven might ask you to do that. If it happens, you put a couple of tenors on that lower note, or even some baritones on that middle C or B flat. But you don't ask the altos to sing in a horsey chest voice in order to accomplish it. Then if they sing in their regular, normal voice that looks like this, every year they sing it, that will get bigger because they're using it, just like they get taller by simply getting older. It gets bigger through use. The low notes will never be as loud as the high notes, but they'll be bigger than they were when they were young. And so they have to be taught to be patient, and so does the conductor. The conductor cannot ask for more sound from anybody's voice in the lower part of the range. Now, ladies, would you stand?
We hope that you've enjoyed this sample from our library. For more information or to order the complete video, please visit us at www.choralexcellence.com. Thanks for watching.